Morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. No matter what time of day you're watching, you are also very welcome to Homechoir's Sing Sunday. How are you doing today, folks? Well, I hope. And a special hello to everyone who's watching us live today. And, of course, hello to everyone who's watching this later on. Thank you to everyone who left us very kind messages saying they're going to catch up with us when they get back from their busy days. And it is all very busy at the moment, everyone. But how lovely to see you. Now, I'm just going to run through my sound checks before we get started. Some special treats this morning. We shall be enjoying the music of Mr. Mozart. Very much before he was in too many notes mode. He wrote today's piece when he was 8 years old. It's called God Is Our Refuge. Then we will follow that with an incredible piece by Johann Kuhnau, which of course we learnt just this past Wednesday. It's called Tristis Est Anima Mea. Some of you, many of you, were there during the teaching of it. It was an epic session, well over 90 minutes. I think it is the longest continuous home choir broadcast ever. So just thanks to everyone who came along and watched live, and of course the hundreds more who have watched later on. We will be enjoying that amazing piece. And then a special treat. We have sung I Waited for the Lord by Mendelssohn many times here on the channel, and we have really thoroughly enjoyed the home choir performance. But what we haven't done is listen to the original version, which was Patchway Cathedral Choir, which featured Anna singing not one, but both of the soprano solos. So we will enjoy that version today. A little bit of a step back in time to say nothing against the home choir version, which we all love, and many of us who have subscribed to the channel will have been given as part of Christmas presents, past and present. But today we're going to have the Patchway Cathedral version with a slight polish, make it sound a little bit more like our up-to-date contemporary recordings, and looking forward to sharing that with you enormously. And then, of course, we will have good news and plenty good a couple of gospel pieces, because it has been a while since we've sung gospel live on the channel. So I just need to check that the Mozart and the Kuhnau are working, so let me press a button here. Hang on, I just need to get rid of the bottom line there. And excuse me a second, everyone. Let's go back to that. And let's try that again. And I noticed that Mr. Mozart has decided to stop singing for us. So let's pop that there. Why is that not working then? Okay, let's try this button. Okay, actually, I've just spotted the issue. It's this button here. There we are. Thank you, Mr. Mozart. This is why we always do a sound check, everybody, just in case. And this is the Tristis. Fabulous. And the Mendelssohn. This gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Good. It's all working. Splendid. Oh, I just need to check if Patchway Cathedral has been tied up after yesterday's festivities. The coronation, of course. Marvellous. And so let me see who is here this morning. Of course, many, many of you watching this later on. We have had over 160 subscribers to the channel in the last couple of weeks, which is a record for the last couple of years. I said to many of you, it's the size of 2 large choral societies having joined our ranks in the last fortnight. So it is marvellous to have so many of you enjoying home choir. And if you do like what we do, please remember, click the thumbs up button. It doesn't cost you anything, but it makes me smile, as indeed does subscribing, which is that nasty red button that's sort of pointing at you at the moment saying, click me, click me, click me. Well, why not make today the day? Click the subscribe button. It is completely free. There's nothing additional to do except click it. It will turn that lovely soothing shade of grey, and you'll put an even bigger smile on my face and join the over 3,700 people who have clicked that button already. So please, if you wouldn't mind. Hello to Helene and Bill and Val in California. Hello, Sue and Tony. Hello, Sally and Annie. Hello, Maureen. Hello, Anne and Linda. Hello, Charlotte and Nikki. Hello to Val and Huyen. Hello to Katie and Thornbury. To everyone who I know will be watching but aren't necessarily chatting today. Hello to Harry and June as well. And I hope you're keeping very well. And then hello, everyone over here. A lively crowd today. We've got people joining us from all over the world at different times of day. So if it is first thing in the morning and still dark outside, a very, very good morning to you. If it's the evening and you're just winding down after a busy Sunday, well, thank you for getting Sunday started for the rest of us. Hope you've left enough for us to get on with today, and hope you enjoy the broadcast. So who is here today? Let's pop out the participants and welcome everyone who's been chatting. Hello, Alison. Hello, Barbara. Good morning, Carol. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Christine. Hello, Diane. Hello, Emma. Hello, Fiona. Good morning, Glennis. Hello, Gloria. Hello, Irina. Hello, Jackie. Good evening, Jane. Hope is all very well with you. And a hello to Jeffrey, who'll be watching later. Hello, Kit Kat. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Linda. Hello, Marion. Good morning, Mark and Fiona. Hello, Nicola. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Soraya. Hello, Susanna. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, Terry. Hello, Jackie, who's just popped up as well. And there's Gloria. Fabulous to see you all. So, how's everyone doing? Lots of people saying good morning, good morning, good morning. A while since we've been here. Well, Morgan and Fiona, we have missed you. It's great to have you with us, and I hope you are very, very well. We've got a lovely week ahead, folks. Some really, really good songs to enjoy. Tomorrow, well, I've just literally, in the hour leading up to today's broadcast, I've been setting down the track for La Compasita. Getting the tango accordion going. And if you thought that some of our songs recently have been catchy, to name none, but you know the songs I mean, La Compasita is even catchier than that. I made the mistake of listening to a recording yesterday just to kind of get myself in the headspace to arrange it. A really fantastic arrangement, which Susanna recommended, a Finnish performer. And for the rest of the evening, I just kept singing. So just be aware. Tomorrow we will be planting yet another earworm in your heads. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be any room, particularly given everything we've been singing recently. So Hildegard is here. Hello, Hildegard. Lovely to see you. Hello, Frida. Good morning to you. It's great to see you. Lots of people saying how marvellous the music was at the coronation. Well, it really was absolutely stunning. And good morning, Gwyn. That's the thing. For a royal occasion, you have to have the very, very best. And of course, what do they have at the coronation? Do they have a great big orchestra? Do they have a big band? No, choirs. It's all about the singing and the high quality singing. And, there's nothing like hearing Zadok the priest. It was extraordinary, beautifully performed. I have to say, not quite as powerful as the version that we sang together just under a week ago. But, it was very nice. It was very, very nice. It was beautifully sung. And I'm really looking forward to hearing that. At the version that we enjoyed last Monday, as performed by, as it turns out, well over 1,000 people, has been presented to their majesties, and just hope we hear back. I can imagine they'll be pleased. I mean, it's quite a sound. Anyway, everyone, we have some beautiful music to enjoy this morning. Some Mozart, some Kuhnau, and some Mendelssohn, as well as our regular gospel pieces. And there'll be our minute of reflection after the Mendelssohn. So I'll ask you to have a think about some people or some places or some things you want us to reflect upon. But in the meantime, make sure you've got everything that you need for the session. In particular, you'll need a drink of water to stay hydrated. Or if it's very early in the morning, well, you can also have a cup of tea, cup of coffee, which is what I've got. And I think we should sing Homechoir and start our broadcast. Feeling in low voice today, so let's have the B flat Homechoir. You can have a B flat, a D, an F, or any of those notes. Here we go, everyone. Let's sing Homechoir and start our Sunday broadcast. Enjoy. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. And your dulcet tones means that, well, it's time for another episode of our favourite online choir. It is Homechoir on a Sunday. This means it is Sing Sunday. And we've got a great treat for you today. We've got music by Mozart, one of the very first pieces he wrote when he was a mere 8 years old. It's called God Is Our Refuge. It was composed when he was staying in London with his father. And you can really hear in the piece the influences of the English choral school. And then a piece by Johann Kuhnau, of course, as we know, was the predecessor to Johann Sebastian Bach at St. Thomas's Church in Leipzig. This is his Tristis Est Anima Mea, which is a stunning piece, which we learnt in an epic home choir session just this past Wednesday. And then Mendelssohn's I Waited for the Lord, one of my absolute all-time favourite choral pieces, as sung in its original recording by Patchway Cathedral Choir, featuring the wonderful Anna singing both soprano parts, and the rest of the choir is sung by some bloke. And then we'll have our minute of reflection. So if you can have a think about what you want us to reflect on today, and during the Mendelssohn, I'll ask you to pop those in the live chat, and we'll have a share of those afterwards. And then good news and plenty good room, two really cheery, uplifting pieces to send you on your way for your Sunday. So let's look at what we've got coming up this week. And I have to say at this point, everyone, I just want to thank you all for the support that's gone in to the big home choir projects so far this year. We have done a huge amount, particularly in the last few weeks. There is, of course, more to come, but I want to take an opportunity to thank everyone for sending in recordings, sending in videos. The brass band concert that we were in 2 weeks ago was fantastic. And then, of course, coming along and helping me make everyone who came to learn Zadok the Priest just over a week ago feel so welcome. And then, of course, the big Bristol Cathedral performance, to say nothing of Celebration Day, which is coming up at the end of this month. So thank you, all of you, for taking part. Thank you for your continued support. And a huge thanks to anyone who's donated to the channel recently. Every penny goes to support everything we do here, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you for your generous support. Now this week, as you can see, well, Folk Monday, we're going to be singing that tango classic La Compasita, so make sure you've got a rose in your mouth, except for when you're singing. Okay, I just want to make that very clear. Don't sing with a rose in your mouth. I take no responsibility for any injuries caused by such actions. And then Wednesday, well, we're going to have a break from the choral alphabet. As magnificent and wonderful as it has been, I feel it's time to break out the teacher's garb. So I'm going to see if I've still got my jacket in the wardrobe with the elbow patches on. And we are going to have a proper geeky nerdy session looking at and enjoying the choral music of Pachelbel. Yes, he of the canon, but he wrote far more. And in particular, we're going to focus on his choral works, including that lovely Magnificat in D, which Choir of the Earth is learning at the moment. So if you are in Choir of the Earth, or know anyone who is, please invite them along on Wednesday. Then on Fun Friday, one of the all-time great cheery songs. It's called You Gotta Accentuate the Positive, as sung by the great Bing Crosby. And come along and learn that song, along with many other cheery numbers on Friday. And then we're going to have a fantastic Sing Sunday with some gorgeous music, as we had this morning. So remember, all of these details and more you will find in our weekly email newsletter, which is completely free, as indeed is Home Choir. Please just go to the website, homechoir.org, click newsletter at the top, fill in the form, and that's it. You're done. Tell us your birthday as well. We'll sing you your happy birthday and your special days. We will do in a minute. And remember, we'll never spam you. We'll just send you the newsletter. As I glance at the comments, I see you've been joined by lots of lovely people. Good morning, Lindsay. Good morning to, who else has joined in? I saw lots of people. Hello, Wendy. Good morning to you, to anyone who's joined us in the last few moments. Thank you for being here. Hello, Christine. Hello, Christine. Lovely to see you. So let's have a look. We've got 3 birthdays to celebrate today. We're going to sing for Jackie. Happy birthday, Jackie. Happy birthday, Pauline. And happy birthday, Sarah. All subscribers to Home Choir who've gone and signed up for that newsletter. So we'll sing for you in just a minute, but let's get warmed up, shall we? Can I invite you to stand up, everybody? Lovely. Planting those feet, shoulders width apart. And then, if you wouldn't mind, please, just start to roll your head around and stretch these muscles out. And those of you for whom standing is not on the menu today, you can still roll your head around and just loosen these neck muscles. I listened back to the broadcast the other day when I did this and there was an audible twang, and I detected it on the broadcast. There'd been a few of those. If I had time, I'd go back and I'd snip out all those moments. I'd create an instrument from the sound of my poor old creaking neck. I think we're good. I think we'll leave it. Let's bring our shoulders up to our ears, everyone. Take a deep breath and sigh and relax your shoulders. Fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's do a bit of gentle singing before we sing Happy Birthday. So we'll just hum a D. Here's a D. Take a nice deep breath and off we go. And And as I said, we're going to bring back on screen those three choristers who are celebrating their special day today. So Jackie, Pauline and Sarah, thank you so much for being part of Home Choir. And everyone, we're going to sing happy birthday for our three choristers. Here we go. After two. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jackie, Pauline and Sarah. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Many happy returns of the day to all three of you. And so let's have a look at our first piece today. We're going to sing a little bit of Mozart, and this is a tiny bit of Mozart, in fact. If you are anywhere near London and get a chance to visit the British Library, you can actually see this score displayed. It is God Is Our Refuge, as composed by the great man himself when he was a great boy. He was 8 years old as he composed this. His poor father, Leopold, who dragged the Mozart family all over Europe, not once but twice, was very, very ill, gravely ill, in fact, with a throat infection. So the family had to stay unexpectedly in London, in Chelsea, as it turns out, when it was all still fields. And Mozart wrote this little piece very much after J.C. Bach, who was his mentor and his inspiration. So we're going to enjoy God Is Our Refuge and Strength. And there is our note, everyone. Here we go. Short and sweet, that first one, everyone. And of course, that famous saying about Mozart, too many notes, Mr. Mozart. This is clearly before he'd learnt all of those additional notes and was just focusing on delivering a beautiful piece. And it sounds almost timeless. You can hear elements there of the classical, but also a lot of the Baroque. And our next piece comes from that, I think, most beloved of musical eras, certainly for me. And the Baroque era, which ran from around about 1600 to 1750, was an enormous era of music making, with composers from Monteverdi all the way through to Handel. And we're going to sing a little piece by Johann Kuhnau, who was a polymath who lived in Germany. He was the cantor at the Thomaskirche in Leipzig, the predecessor of Johann Sebastian Bach. And this piece is called Tristis Est Anima Mea. It is a rather sad and mournful piece, but the clashes and the harmony are so exquisite. I really want to share them with you. Now, of course, if you enjoy this piece, we taught it on Wednesday. You can go and watch that video. It's all for free, as I keep saying, and it's time-stamped, so you can jump straight to the teaching for your voice part. And do enjoy here, everyone. So I'm going to give you the chords. So basses, tenors, and altos. Here, everyone, is Tristis Est Anima Mea. Enjoy. There we are, everyone. A very, very special piece. Of course, it was the last in the current series of the choral alphabet, which will return later in the year. But I thought to wrap up the end of season, we should have an extended piece. And so I do hope you enjoyed learning and singing that one with me this morning. Now we're going to have another piece which is very much kind of in the heart of what we do here on Home Choir. I waited for the Lord, he inclined unto me, he heard my complaint. Oh, blessed are they that hope and trust in the Lord. Now, this was the original version that Anna and I recorded before we put it out as it wasn't even a sing and send, it was a proper recording project that we did here on Home Choir. And I was getting it ready, I was getting the Home Choir version ready this morning. I realised we haven't played this one on the channel for more than 2 years. So I thought, well, let's get it out the box, dust it off, and share it with you again. So we are going to sing I Waited for the Lord. It's the Patchway Cathedral edition, with Anna singing the soprano solos, plural, and yours truly singing everything else. Now, whilst we're singing this, if you'd like us to mention anything here on the stream that you'd like everyone to reflect on, if you wouldn't mind, please, popping it in the live chat. And to anyone going through a tough time at the moment, as I see from the comments, well, huge hugs to all of you. And this is one of the things about this community. It's immensely supportive and very, very loving. So to all of you, we say big hugs and let's sing together. I waited for the Lord. Thank you.
Inclined unto me, he heard
Thank you, everybody, and for beautiful comments here. Frida says, I love Mendelssohn. The sun is always shining. Absolutely, Frida. And that's why I put this piece just here. We had a couple of slightly more mournful ones, or very mournful indeed, and that Mendelssohn is glorious. And Anna, of course, sings that solo so beautifully. Some fabulous comments and some things that we're going to reflect upon. I do love the idea, as per that piece we've just heard. That would be such great hold music, wouldn't it? I waited for the Lord. Your call was important to us. But I thought it was just a lovely, lovely piece. And as I say, I hope it brought a smile. So we want to start by everyone, please, thinking of our dear friend Jackie and her mum, who are going through a very, very tough time. Jackie, we send all our love to you, and we will be thinking of you all as we bow our heads in a moment. And other people are asking us to think about, let me just scroll up. I think I'd like us to think about, for everyone who is a carer, everyone who gives up their time to look after someone else, whether they are younger or older, whether they are related to them, or whether it is part of their calling, to anyone who cares for others. I think that is one of the most, if not the most important role that anyone can do on this planet, to give of themselves to support others in need. And I think, just glancing at the comments, most of the people are talking about that. So I think that should be our main reflection today, everyone. And so let's bow our heads and send our thoughts and our love, and if you'd like to, your prayers for those who care for others, whether they are related to them or not, and in particular, sending all our thoughts and love to Jackie and her mum, Gwen. Thanks, everyone. Thanks again, folks. How's everyone doing in the chat today? Well, that's great. So I'm just going to have a sip of drink. Would invite you to do the same. That Mendelssohn is just so, so moving and so beautiful. But we're going to sing something still very cheerful, and I'm just going to have a peek behind the curtain. Do you know what? The sun is shining, the sky is blue, and it's time to sing something really, really cheery. We're going to sing Good News, Chariots Are Coming. And as you can see here, we've got all of these different things that are in heaven. A long white robe, a pair of wings, a pair of shoes, and a golden harp. And, of course, great big smiles. So let's sing together. We'll start. I feel like starting a bit low today, everyone, and then building up. So watch out for key changes as we go. Here is Good News.
A long white robe in heaven, I know. A long white robe in heaven, I know. There's a long white robe in heaven, I know. And I don't want to leave it behind. Good news, chariots are coming, good news. Chariots are coming, good news. Chariots are coming, and I don't want to leave it behind. There's a pair of wings in heaven, I know. Heaven, I know, and I don't want to leave it behind.
and gentlemen. That's quite a warm-up, isn't it? Rising a fourth in 2 minutes. I apologies if that caught anyone by surprise. Unexpected key changes in the singing area. Now, we're going to sing one more song today, and this one really is... Well, it's another hunka-chunka kind of song. You know, junka-junka-junka-junka-junka-dum-dum. Designed, well, from its earliest implementations in rock and roll, designed to get your toes tapping, to get a smile on your face. And this one, well, this is Plenty Good Room on the Glory Train, which is a real favourite here on the channel. We haven't done this one in a while. So all of you, if you are sitting down, you can stand up and just give yourself a little bit of an opportunity to bop around, even if it's just on the spot, or if you're sitting in your chair, get moving. All right, let's sing this one together, and then I'll let you get on with your Sunday. But big smiles abound, everyone. Plenty Good Room. Here we go. If you wanna ride on the glory train, it ain't gonna happen unless you qualify. Plenty good room on the glory train. Better mind what you say and what you do. On the glory train, a mighty, mighty power's watching over you. Plenty good room on the glory train. Plenty good room, plenty good room. There's a plenty good room on the glory train. Plenty good shouting all aboard on the glory train. The glory trains are heading up to heaven's door. Plenty good room on the glory train. A long golden pathway reaching toward the sun. The heavenly journey has just begun. Plenty good room on the glory train. Plenty good room, plenty good room, plenty good room on the glory train. Ladies and gentlemen, a really good sing. Everything from a tiny little piece of Mozart through to a devastatingly beautiful piece by Kuhnau, a warm choral hug by Mr. Mendelssohn, and a couple of really cheery hunka-chunka numbers to get you set up for your Sunday. And I hope you've enjoyed today. It's been great having you with us, whether you were watching live or watching later on. If you do like what we do, please do hit the like button. Do subscribe if you haven't done so. Tell your friends about us. And again, thank you to everyone who donates to keep this channel running. Without you, we can't do it. So thank you, everyone. Enjoy your Sunday. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow for a bit of tango. But in the meantime, time to go and maybe have a cup of tea and look out the window and smile. See you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.